What up? Jeff here with all my ICP Renegades. And so today I'm about 10 minutes late because everything has gone wrong today. This is the most Monday Friday I've ever had. I was trying to download some stuff last night for our NFT collection so I could get it uploaded on the Interpot, and my cat rips the internet out twice last night while I'm sleeping so it doesn't get done. And then right when I go to start my live stream, he rips it out again. And my mic isn't working, and it's just been one of those days. So my cat's sitting in his little kennel type home deal for this so he doesn't rip my internet out again. But we have a great video because there is bullish ICP news this week on the internet computer. We will do a price prediction at the end of the video. I'm just using my webcam mic, so I don't know how that sounds to you guys. So welcome in. Thank you everybody for showing up. Please smash that like, subscribe, and set notifications so that when we are getting ready for a price movement at a breakout zone that we're talking about, you can know what to do, or if we're going to have a retracement back down to specific support levels. But I do want to start off with just thanking everybody for being here, and let's get right into this. ICP Whale says ICP will make millionaires. It's kind of like Dijonnaise, but millionnaires. It's like French, millionnaires. Don't miss out. Smash the like button and subscribe. Yes, hello, Palanga. Great to see you. Okay, you can hear good. Okay, so let's get into some news right now. Definity has tweeted out a lot of stuff, and if you haven't signed up for their newsletter in your email, I recommend doing that. We're going to talk about that so that you can get the latest and greatest news for Definity and what's happening. So first, with the Ethereum integration that we've been talking about on the channel that Definity's been kind of getting into lately, you're really going to want to be around for the monthly global R&D. So it's now available. You can dive into the R&D updates, demos, and more. So they're talking about Pocket IC canister testing with Rust, which is traditional development style on the internet with just regular developers, which you can now use with canisters, and they're testing canisters on Pocket IC. They do have the Neurons Fund enhancement that they're going to be talking about. And this is the big thing for us in our channel here, because this is what we really like to see and what we are waiting for, especially with a price move from 290 up to 370. This is really going to be a perfect time for the ICP integration to come out and interact with ICP on Ethereum. So you're going to definitely want to be subscribed to the Definity YouTube channel, because that's where they have the global R&D. And then yeah, on YouTube right here. So you can come over here. I will share this link with you in the chat over here before we go more into this. Thank you, Amar. You're a champ, bro. Hey, good to see you, Vanish, man. No, I like it spelled the other way, man. Millionnaires. It's a cool way to say it. So this ETH integration, I think if it comes at the right time, just like, you know, when bad news comes at the right time, it dumps the market. Well, when good news comes with bullish sentiment, it really can catapult the price of ICP, you know, and especially if Ethereum is going up and Bitcoin at the time, it'll be great. So, and we'll look at some levels on that later. But they also had demos including Agor app, DAO, Web3 education and training marketplace. So they're just doing big things. Let's check out Agor app real quick, see what their Agor app DAO. Let's see, your one-stop platform for learning all things Web3 development, learn, build, and get hired. So it looks like they're out of the Czech Republic. They are fairly new over here. That's the thing. Like, all this is so new. And how did you make money if you bet on Google when it was new? How did you make money when you bet on Amazon when it was new? All of these different things. So you're going to want to get in while the getting is good. So that's pretty cool. Let's give them a follow. And if you guys haven't, go ahead and follow these guys too. So yeah, just get over here. I am sharing this. If you have your notifications on Twitter, you can just go over there. You can use the link that I posted there. So more bullish news. So this is bullish. All of the, especially this is what I'm talking about, bullish news. ICP on Ethereum, we're really getting close to an area where we could start this next bull run. I've been looking over the Bitcoin chart and kind of trying to time it with the last bear market to bull market, and we're getting really close. In 2024, we're going to be there, right? That's when the halving starts, and then supply and demand. So that's the thing with the halving. It is going to have less supply. The demand either stays or goes up because we're going to be in a bull market soon. So the halving doesn't go into effect right away until after time is spent, right? And then that supply shock goes through over time because the miners are getting less rewards over time. And so the less rewards that can flood onto the market that they sell when the price goes up means they can't sell as much, which means they can't dump the market. So over about 18 months, the price really progresses with that supply shock and the demand going up because we're in a bull market and people, and we're still in a cycle. So people know that and they buy when it's really low. So that's pretty interesting to think about that. So this is what I was talking about. You need to sign up for the newsletter for ICP updates so that you can actually see what's going on, and maybe you can even tell me a few things. Like I will be looking at this more as we go instead of just the tweets as well. So this I'm glad they posted this because I forgot I completely forgot that they had newsletters like that. So check your inboxes for this week's ICP updates. Explore the latest strides in ICP's journey towards digital sovereignty. So Roland Berger and InvoiceMate partnerships, ICP in the UAE, ETH integration insights, hackathon winners, and global R&D. So it looks like if you use this link, here it is. Empowering builders, igniting decentralization. So ICP's flames of decentralization grow brighter with more open source collaborations, scalable dApps, and developer-friendly ecosystems, lighting the way for a new era in digital sovereignty. Enjoy the fresh bi-weekly newsletter highlights. So this is cool. Headlines that matter. Roland Berger collaboration with the vibrant atmosphere of the crypto oasis week. An announcement of a groundbreaking partnership between Definity Foundation and the prestigious European consultancy Roland Berger unfolded on October 16th. This strategic collaboration is driven by a shared vision to promote recycling through a blockchain-powered voluntary recycling credits framework, paving the path for their transformative waste management system to take root on the ICP platform. And we've actually been talking about this if you've been following the channel. So this is pretty big stuff. Roland Berger exclusive gathering held in Abu Dhabi was graced by a riveting fireside chat between Dominic and Pierre Semantes, further cementing the strength of this pivotal alliance. For more details, you can read the article over here. I am going to link this over here in the chat as well. Hey, Meta Al, my friend, how are you? Hope you're doing great things over there in your project, man. You can actually shill it here if you want, for sure. Don't mind that. So let's keep digging into this. ICP takes over the UAE. Dominic's extensive presence was notable across the UAE during an eventful week brimming with impactful keynotes and insightful fireside discussions. Also, the ICP.Hub's activities, productive investor interactions, significant partnership revelations, and a global congregation of distinguished Web3 pioneers were extremely heartwarming to see all. This thread sheds light on the significant highlights of this remarkable gathering. So you could go into here, look more about it. You can really get in to see what they're doing. So this was a good X space on the Ethereum integration. They recently hosted an X space that offered insights on ETH integration with guest speakers Max Chamberlain from Bitfinity Network and Marcin Kazmierczak from Redstone DeFi ETH Warsaw. Sorry if I kind of butchered that. So the session highlighted the integration's impact on the ICP's vision. The ETH integration will foster a new wave of innovation on the internet computer, streamlining the combined network of effects of Bitcoin and Ethereum for developers. So you can also go listen to the recorded space here. So I really wish they would give us a timeline. Even if they say like February and it comes out in January, like just give us like an estimation on the time. Because people are just dying to know. And I guess we can just keep following and waiting for updates. You know, that's kind of how it is though. Because if they don't know when it's going to be ready, it's better like kind of with our NFT project, we're just like, yeah, it's going to be ready, but it's going to be ready. So it's better now. We're just going to wait and tell you the exact date. And I think that's probably what they're doing too. It would make sense. So invoice mate partnership. I think we talked about this as well on the channel. It's an AI driven invoicing platform, transitions from Hyperledger Fabric to the internet computer, supported by the foundation. Invoice Mate's role as a crucial intermediary between SMEs and financing institution is set to strengthen within the expanding ICP ecosystem. Additionally, the Invoice Mate team is poised to offer valuable guidance and mentorship to various enterprise blockchain initiatives. Access press release for detailed information. So Dev Post Hackathon winners, IC Router, Synthafly, IC Soccer World. Let's actually, and then best use of 100% on-chain game proof of concept, Toyo World. So this is what I hope in the future with our game, we're going to be doing hackathons. We'll have to build the game during a hackathon because you can't build it before, right? So I think we're going to wait and try to time our game coming out for a hackathon so that we can prove our concept. Maybe we could win, one of the tracks or best use of 100% on-chain game proof of concept. So kudos to the winners though. Thank you guys. I mean, you're leading the way. You're paving the future for other projects like us. So yeah, it's just great. Let's see what IC Router is. So a cross-chain network of assets based on threshold signature technology with no off-chain bridges, supporting Bitcoin, IC, and EVM networks. Dude, yes. Yes. That's pretty cool. So IC Router, an asset cross-chain protocol based on threshold ECDSA technology without off-chain bridges. So IC Router on IC. Then you could have IC Network, right? BNB chain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and these two in the red are already done, right? So they're going to be the first ones that they do, right? And then you could do Arbitrum, Optimism, Polygon, ICBTC, ICF, ICUSDT. Wow. Okay, so you can have these other Bitcoin, Ethereum on the internet computer. You could also have USDC because it's an IC ERC20 token. Dude, yes, they deserve to win for sure. Like the other projects are probably great too, but man, I can't say they deserve to win, but they won, and it looks like they deserved to place at least, if not win. I just don't like saying that because there's a lot of good projects out there. So, but if this one was picked, it looks like it's possibly, an IC Lighthouse. Oh, wow. They're doing big things at IC Lighthouse for sure. Wait, they have a channel? Subscribe. Okay. Come watch this video too. I didn't even put it together. This was a YouTube video, but it is. So they got a channel. That's pretty cool. So what it does, IC Router is a cross-chain network of asset based on threshold signing technology. Okay, we already did that. The goal of the project is to implement a cross-chain network that enables the transfer of mainstream public chain assets to each other, supporting Bitcoin, Ethereum, IC, Polygon. Wait, it already does support that, or is that the goal? Support Bitcoin, IC, Polygon, Optimism, BNB chain, and more. It looks like it's already done. What? It's an all-in-one solution that supports most integrations of IC's chain key technology, including CKBTC and CKF, which is being developed by the Definity Foundation. We use the IC network for information routing and asset routing to achieve bridgeless asset cross-chaining. What? What? Dude, so you can already interact with all of these other chains using what the Definity Foundation already has implemented? Is that what I'm reading here? Let me know in the chat what you think about that. But That's what it seems to me. I want to use this. I don't know how far they are along in this, but I'm definitely going to want to research more into this. Wow. Pretty impressed with that. I'm not going to lie. I see. And I didn't even know I was going to look at it just because the name, I was like, ICP Router. What is that? But yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. That's fire. Fire. Okay, Simplify. Unlock the power of more Bitcoin. Yes, dude, this is what we need. Unlock the power of your Bitcoin with our platform. Deposit Bitcoin as collateral and borrow stablecoins instantly. Okay, so it's a DeFi application from an integration with Bitcoin. I like it. Okay. So you can borrow stablecoins. So it's like a DeFi platform. You can deposit Bitcoin. Say you deposit Bitcoin at 29,000, right? And then you get stable coins for that, right? You get $29,000 or however much Bitcoin you would put in there, $29,000 worth of stable coins. Then if you borrow that, you could turn it into Bitcoin as well. And then say the price go, you buy Bitcoin with that $29,000. You already have a Bitcoin locked up. You borrow $29,000, the amount of Bitcoin worth, and then you take it over there and you buy Bitcoin again. And then you wait for the price to go up to say 34,000, take it out, pay the 29,000 back and make $5,000. So that's how you do that. So seamlessly manage your crypto assets while accessing the liquidity you need. So if you need money right away, you don't want to necessarily spend your Bitcoin, or if you want to, put Bitcoin in there and buy ICP, when it's at 290, it goes up to 360. You put that $29,000 in there from the Bitcoin, or whatever, and then you borrow the stable coins, get the ICP, write it up to 370, however much that is, $29,000 worth. You're probably going to make 5-10 grand off of that. And then boom, back and get your Bitcoin. You made 5 grand, still got your Bitcoin. That's how people make money with DeFi. So we need this on the internet computer, and direct integration is the way to go, because you can't be hacked. You can't lose that money. Say you put all your money in I don't want to say like this as anything against them, but like Compound. Okay, Compound was you could stake back tokens and earn compound tokens back in the day. So say that you were, borrowing money from like that type of platform and they get hacked. Okay, and then all that $29,000 in Bitcoin is drained out because they were hacked, and you can never get your money back. You'd still have the $29,000 that you borrowed though in USDT. So technically, there isn't a lot of things, unless you had it on the actual website still, or the platform, the smart contract or whatever that gets hacked, the bridge. So that would be a little bit worrisome. But let's see what they are doing here. Our innovative protocol allows users to mint stablecoins against their CKBTC holdings. Users can deposit either CKBTC or Bitcoin directly, which is converted into chain key Bitcoin under the hood. Currently, the platform supports the creation of a USD stablecoin called SynthUSD. Yes, we're finally getting our stablecoins over here. That is what we need. It's a price of a crypto that doesn't change. It is pegged to a US dollar, and it is backed by whatever they are backed by. And you can look into that with the project. It's probably in their white paper. So our modular solution enables the easy creation of new types of stablecoins as needed. All our stablecoins adhere to the ICRC2 standard, ensuring compatibility with the broader ecosystem. Any protocol requiring stablecoins for its operation can seamlessly integrate our stablecoin. Wow, that's cool. So you can, if your platform is using a stablecoin, like say ICP Swap, you can integrate ICP Swap in an ICRC2 standard, and then deal with it that way. So it's a layer 2 solution for Bitcoin under the hood, right? And the stablecoin, a layer 2 solution for a stablecoin, which I'm not sure where this stablecoin is originated, like where it comes from. If it, let's see, supports the creation of code SynthUSD. It looks like since it's an ICRC, it has to be an internet computer stablecoin. That's what I'm thinking, but it's a layer 2. Huh. Let's see. Okay, let's see. The protocol requires users to create a new vault and deposit collateral in the form of CK, BTC, or Bitcoin. The maximum borrow amount is set at 80% of, so if you put in 10,000, you're only going to get 8,000 as a borrow amount. Okay. I'm not sure what the normal, I think that's why BAT was so good, because some do like a 10%. I mean, I think 20% is a little bit high, but I think some DeFi platforms are that high as well. But BAT, that's why it was so good on Compound, because the interest rate was so high and the borrow fee was so low on it that you just made bank off a BAT token if you were, borrowed it back in the day. It was, you could just get so much of it, and then you'd mint Compound as well. It was fire. I missed that. It went away pretty quick. The BAT token. So users can mint or borrow against the deposit collateral and can withdraw their collateral at any time by repaying their initial debt along with any accrued interest during the borrowing period. So you're not getting as much, but you do get all of it back. So say you put 10,000, you get 8,000 in collateral. Well, once you take that amount out, you get 100% of it back. You're not losing that 20%. You only lose that 20% if you do not pay it back. You lose all of it, right? So if you took 8,000, you're going to lose 10,000. So you lose $2,000 if you do not pay it back. So that's how that works. A liquidation mechanism to handle vaults that fall below the maximum loan to value ratio. The protocol relies on market participants to maintain the stablecoin's peg. Okay, that makes sense. If the stablecoin price falls below $1, market participants can buy new tokens from the market to redeem the collateral in the vaults. Conversely, if the stablecoin's price exceeds $1, they can mint new tokens and sell them on the open market. Wow. Okay, how we built it. Where is it built at, though? The stablecoin. We integrated an exchange rate canister as an oracle. Okay. You can have an oracle on the internet computer too. What the heck, man? It can do everything. Everything. It's like the all-purpose blockchain. All-purpose blockchain. Our system is divided into 4 main components. Oracle canisters, which is absolutely amazing if you know crypto. These components facilitate the retrieval of the latest CK-BTC price against the required fiat currency. By separating this functionality into a distinct canister, we ensure proper validation and a standardized approach for the canisters to access price data. So it can have real-time price, all in an oracle, all in a canister, all on the internet computer. So Sin Minter, okay, new stablecoin burn existing ones. This is what I want to know. Sinbase, I think this canister serves as an ICRC2 compatible fungible token and is the foundation for various stablecoins currently implemented type SynUSD. It enables the creation and management of new types of stablecoins. So yes, it looks to me like it's a layer 2 solution for Bitcoin, and it is the stablecoins on the internet computer as a layer 2 stablecoin. That is what I deduct out of what I read here. It doesn't say, but the ICRC2, it would be like an F. What do they call it? ICF or ICERC20, right? Or an IC. It would be an ICERC2 because it's a layer 2 for Ethereum. But hold on, if it was an ERC20 stablecoin, then it'd be an ICERC20. Okay, that's pretty confusing. I'm not trying to confuse you there, but I believe that this is just a layer 2 on the internet computer for the stablecoin. That's all I was trying to figure out. And then I went down a rabbit hole there. So Vault Manager, the core canister manages various user flows, primarily including creating new vaults, adding collateral to existing vaults, borrowing, minting stablecoins against the deposited collateral. I'm definitely going to be interacting with both of these, IC Router and Synthify. This is freaking awesome. Repaying your debt during the burying the stablecoin. Okay. Burring. Yeah, it's not burying. Burring. Okay. All right. So back here, let's look at the third one. IC Soccer World. Actually, we'll look at Toyo World. Let's just do this one real quick. Another thing is train, scout, manage, and build the best football club. Oh, fully on chain. So wait, wow. What is that thing called for football? Geez, I don't even know what they call that anymore. Yeah, IC Soccer World is the first step for creating a truly decentralized and fun soccer management game with AI, learning, genetics, and NFTs mingled in ways never attempted before. So it's based on a demo. The demo is based on code from the book AI Game Programming by Example, backend created in C++ and deployed to ICP. Front end is based on BoomDAO Unity template. So they're using BoomDAO. That's great. So BoomDAO is already adding value to other projects, and this is what they were built for, is to help integrate games into the internet computer using traditional development style and deploy it to the internet computer to make it absolutely unstoppable and decentralized. So that's great. Love to hear that. So now let's move on to Toyo World. I do probably want to look more into that myself. We're just kind of getting late into the video already. I wasn't expecting there to be so much great information on here. Thank you, Definity, for that. Good information makes for good videos. So collect and battle monsters within an autonomous world powered by BoomDAO. Another BoomDAO win. There's been some controversy in the ecosystem about BoomDAO, but if they're taking $2 million and they're taking what they already have and they're making it better and they're adding value to other projects and they're making their infrastructure something that everybody can use, then I agree with their decision. I would like to see it spaced out over time. And I was watching Jerry Banfield, and he was talking about, them locking neurons, at least one of them up for a while. And I agree with those points. But also, you got to let them kind of build. The money was to build the project. And if that's what they use it for and that they can prove that, then we have nothing to worry about. But other projects are already using it. They're implementing the technology to be able to use traditional development style to integrate games on the internet computer seamlessly. So that's what I really like to see. We can look at this for a minute. Let's just kind of look at the game. See that? So it's like an open world Pokemon game. Like a Pokemon, yeah. Nice. Cool. That's cool. You can come over here and watch this too. Um, but let's see. It's inspired by the likes of Axie Infinity and Pokemon. Toyo World aims to bring the two together to create a unique yet nostalgic experience within the Web3 gaming space. A play-to-earn metaverse where players can earn tokens, raise pets, battle, and socialize, all in the browser. And it's all safe, and you can't be hacked like Axie Infinity. What? So you'll never have to worry about your tokens being drained out of this game because of some like third-party bridge hack or something. So the closed beta is coming very soon. You can join their Discord for details. Let's see. They have a channel too, obviously. Guys, they have 5 subs. Get over here. Show this. This is probably the next big game. I love the way it looks already. This is a game I'm playing for sure. We're going to make videos about this game. Dude, I'm excited now about this game. This is cool. And then Dragons coming out next. Oh man, I'm saving money for this game. For real. Toyo World is a space where players can breed, race, and battle their digital pets, named Toyos. Toyos come in all shapes, sizes, rarities, as well as breeds. With the World Engine, we want you to take Toyos with you anywhere on Web3. In Toyo World, there will also be a mythical rare Toyos, which hold tremendous power, kind of like your Mews and your crazy Espeons and stuff like that of Pokemon, right? They will hold tremendous power. These Toyos will be very rare and can have a chance of appearing within a special mythical egg. Players will be able to obtain Toyo eggs through minting a Toyo World NFT and will have the option to hatch their egg at a later date. A small number of these eggs will be mythical eggs containing Toyos that hold legendary power. These Toyos are essential to completing high-level cross-game quests. That's pretty awesome. I really want to get a mythical egg now. When I play a game, I want to conquer the game. I want to be one of the best in the game. I don't have a big ego about it, but that's just the way. If you're going to play something, you're going to do it right. Like crypto, we do it right. We do our, we do better than 95% of the people out there. And that's why you want to subscribe to this channel. That's why you want to follow Definity. The big things they're doing over there. And what we report on over here about it. So yeah, it has like a traditional Pokemon, lifestyle, fire, avatar, and then you probably have a plant base over here, or whatever type. It looks a little bit like Jigglypuff if he married a cat and they had a baby. So the user attacks the opponent with a small wisp. So you can wisp, accelerate, strike, or digitize. Level 9 versus level 9. Dragaling. Oh, so that is probably the unevolved version of this. I don't know if they're different. They have a really similar name, Dragaling. So maybe you can evolve them as well. I know you can get mythical ones. I don't know if you can. It says you can breed them. So maybe that's probably what it was, is this one, and like probably a lady. They, like I said, they like probably a flower one or something made a Dragaling. That's what I'm seeing. So we'll be dropping an NFT collection where players can purchase an egg. Will hatch your very own Toyo of a random breed. Each Toyo egg will contain a special Toyo of a certain type, such as fire, beast, water, thunder, and many others. Every Toyo will have a unique appearance and type combination. So there's a tournament mode, social, and rewards. You will also be able to trade your Toyos or the materials they generate on the BoomDAO market. Nice. See, people talking about BoomDAO in a bad way. I mean, you can have discussions about anything, but they're obviously already bringing value. So I'm not taking any sides here. Let's just see how it plays out, right? I'm still going to be invested a little bit in the BoomDAO token, especially if they're going to be a platform that we use to integrate our game as well. I want to be invested in the platform that is helping us build our game and helping all these other amazing, innovative platforms build their stuff. So you got to look at that side of it too. Instead of just looking, oh my God, they took, the money out that they made from the DAO. It's a DAO, right? If you didn't like it, vote against it. That's the way that works. So you just gotta roll with the punches. This is crypto. It's either you go head first into what you're doing, or you sit back and let the market kick your butt. And that's what will happen. They took it out in the bear market. It'll go up in the bull market. Think of these things. Like if they did it in the bull market, that's an exit liquidity scam. When you do it in the bear market, you're building something, you're adding value. That's not an exit liquidity scam. That is somebody who has already brought value to the ecosystem, that is shaping their platform so that they can integrate seamlessly with all of these other and provide support for these traditional development styles. So, and they will be able to visit each other's islands and socialize. It is as simple as checking the open islands and clicking visit. So easy. It looks like you have your main character as well, who has hit points. Maybe you can battle too with your avatar. I don't know how that works, but obviously maybe that's experience. That could be experience and not health. Looks like health though. I'm not gonna lie. So that'd be cool if you could battle like beside your Pokemon type deal, or your Toyo, like both, instead of just a Pokemon where you're kind of a wuss and your Pokemon is like the only one who fights. Maybe you fight together and you have different cool moves in the game, and you can have a special attack too. She has like a sword or like something cool, and then she fights with her Pokemon or her Toyo. That would be cool. That's different. It would be fun. You could also, have different NFTs as avatars. You could pick whatever avatar you want, and then they have special moves that they can get, and then maybe you could breed them and have little avatars, and the sky's the limit with these kind of games. So to do that, to build the game, they used Unity, which is a traditional Web 2 development style, for creating the base game. For the Web 3, I think, we're using the amazing tooling provided by BoomDAO. It's as simple as clicking Connect Wallet and getting started. So They did struggle initially to find a foothold within Web3. Building tooling was complex and difficult, but upon finding Boom DAO, these challenges have been turned into strengths. We've got our game fully on-chain and open for all to play. It's already ready? Say that, then. Try it out right here. What? 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 Maybe I can't do it on, yeah. Maybe I got to use a PC. Hold up. Let me do something here. Okay. Maybe it's not compatible. Build JavaScript Unity. Okay. Well, let me go. Hold up. Let's see if I can't find them here. Toyo World. Demo out now. Okay. Try this one. Dang. Okay. I guess I probably can't use it on my computer. My computer might not be compatible. I have no clue what's going on with that. But yeah, so there's that. Pretty cool stuff. Let's close that. Oh man, I just closed a bunch of stuff I didn't mean to close. Okay. Okay. This is what I want. Yeah, right here. So I wanted to announce that the Internet Computer has surpassed 2.5 billion blocks. We were just at 2 billion not even that long ago. So another 500 million blocks in just a short time. So, and each one of these blocks is transactions going on, like, you know, canisters, all of that, cycles being burned, all that stuff. So, and with every block, the ecosystem continues to expand and evolve. Check out the dashboard, and we can go look over here real quick, because then we'll just look at the price and we'll be done for the day. So ETH equivalent transactions, 206,000, almost 207,000, and it's moving up. It's already at 2.53. So 3,525 transactions per second. That means if you did a transaction, it could hand, even if you don't get in the first one or the second one, the longest it could ever take is like three seconds for your transaction to go through. Like, say there's 10,000 transactions all going in 1 second. Well, it would take 3 seconds to go through all of them. Or it could go all the way up to 13,000 and follow it up and do all of them at once and have 3,000 left over. So the cycle burn rate. So this is all the cycles. This is what powers the Internet Computer. This is why you don't have to pay DApp or interaction fees, because the dApps do it themselves. So it burnt 13, what is that, billion? 13 billion cycles? Jeez. Per second? What? 13 billion per second? Wow. That's crazy. That's going to make it a deflationary coin if it's not already. So that's crazy. All right, now what you've all been waiting for. Let's see what's going on with the price. I called it perfect again down to 340. I just want to say that. I'm not bragging. I just want to let you know that I have this internet computer TA down pretty well. My style works. You know, I'm trying to learn more stuff. But as you see, this is exactly what we need to close out on this week. This is absolutely beautiful. 27 million in volume. This is what we need. We had a big, nice volume up to 50 mil, right? 41, 50, you know, all the way up to almost 50 mil at one point here. I don't know exactly when that was. Let's see. 47, 48. Yeah, right here. 50 mil. Right there. Okay. And then what we need now is just the same amount of volume, 25 to 30 mil a day. If we get that on the week, we're going to see at least a close above that RSI, and that could turn ICP bullish for the long term. If we get up there, it is down 16%, but that doesn't matter. It really, right now, just this being at above 25 million per day, and we're actually, look at that. So we were 134 the other day. Now we're 121. So we're having consistent volume. People are like, yeah, dude, this is what's up. We're up 12% in the last 7 days. And if you want to look at the month, we're up 18% this month. So this is beautiful. This is what we've been waiting for. And sometimes the market just kicks our butt for a little while, but that gets rid of the weak hands in the market. So I'm just going to do a quick overview of where I think the price is going to go. I'm not going to do a lot of TA. I do see an ascending triangle though, real quick on the daily. We did break down on this ascending triangle. See if we failed to stay above that. Boom. So we broke down, and I did say that we were possibly going down to touch 340 because it's the RSI on the daily. And as you see, we had been overbought at this point, which was we're going to go back down and test this RSI, cool off, and go back up. So, and we're still in this 340 to 360 range. Now, the good part about that is now we actually have another ascending triangle, which is pretty interesting. So this 360 level, if we can get even cool off, even go sideways at 350 for a little while, that would be okay. Even if we break this down, we're not going to be going too much further down than 340. So this ascending triangle, if it doesn't break out to the upside, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It will just do kind of what this other one did that I was telling you about, like right here. I think right here, something. I don't know exactly where I had it. Yeah, right there. And then it broke to the downside, right? And it didn't really, it had a lot of support here. We still have a nice amount of volume coming in on the daily. So everything is looking sharp right now with the price movement. And this is something we haven't seen for a while, right? We've just been in a constant downtrend. And, you know, then we go downtrend, sideways, downtrend, downtrend. A little pump to the resistance level, but no breakout. Downtrend, uptrend, big uptrend. We haven't seen that for a while. I don't even remember. I mean, the only uptrend we saw was kind of right here, and then it flatline went sideways. You know, back here. When we had the previous low, 360, came after this big movement, which you could have made a lot of profit on the way down. Even over here, I was telling you about these ones. We rode these ones up and made a lot of money. So, and this was in the bear market. We went from like $5, $4 something all the way up to $9, almost doubled your money on that one. So I really see, and if we look at this EMA right here, when we get above it and close above it with a couple of candles on the daily, we really start to move to the upside. We can ride that line, even if we do have a retracement here, and then a nice breakout back above that. You can even get a double right here. So that's pretty interesting to see that. Now, so where's the price going? So I see a solid support at 340. If we see Bitcoin go back down to about 32, 31.8, then we are possibly going to break that and then come down and test 330, because that's a pretty significant level where we actually saw the breakout right here, because a couple of the candles right here got above, closed above it, tested with a wick, and then boom, skyrocket, touch it, boom. Right. So this is going to be a big support level. The thing is, we have touched it a couple times, but then turned bullish. So I would say that let off the sledgehammer effect a little bit. From wherever you hit it, it breaks it a little bit, breaks it a little bit, breaks it a little bit, but had a big blast off that could kind of reset that touch. But it's probably only going to reset it by a little bit. It's like you patch one of the holes that the sledgehammer hit. It's not completely going to get rid of it. But if we can move this down, this is going to be a solid support line. If you see right here with the EMA 9, it kind of correlates with that on this type of ascending triangle deal. I would even put it right there. So I don't like how kind of that resistance line is moving really far up like that, but it is following the EMA 9. So let's just take a look at the weekly and see if we still have the best news ever, because this is what ultimately is going to decide it all. And yes, yeah, we're good. If you look over here, this is the best news. When this purple number is above this yellow number, we can celebrate. It's time for celebration, and we have big support at 332. So if we do lose that 340 level on the daily, we still have the EMA 9, which is the 9-week moving average of all the candles. We're above that. So we have big support now from 340 down to 332. If we can close this week above this weekly RSI, above that daily RSI, which would be great. The daily isn't as important at all. This is the one that is the most important out of every single one, and we are well above that. We broke out with some amazing volume. We are moving up on volume on the weekly. We are staying steady in volume on the daily 24-hour volume. So this is very bullish news. We do have the big resistance up here at 360, as we've been saying, but everything, as long as this week goes through right, I think we could actually start testing these upper levels right here. 360 to 370 is going to be pretty significant. That's where it kind of bottomed. But if we can break out on the week and kind of turn this 360 into support, stay between 380. Let's see. I mean, yeah, you could do, let's just say 390. Because $3.90 to $4 is going to be another area that we're going to have to watch. So as long as we can get above this, see how we got rejected by this candle? If we can get above this 360 area and close above there, we had a nice wick up here. But if we can get up here, at least in the next couple of weeks, while this is still above there, while we're above the EMA 9, I think even by next week, if we just close in a good way, we can break out of this and be here in the next couple of weeks. Now, on the other side of that, if something happens and we fail to close above 332 and we get below this, then we are probably going to be seeing about a $3 ICP again. I'm thinking about somewhere between 309 and $3 right over here. So that's on that side of it. But I really, like I tell you, when I think these things are going to happen, the most likely area is a breakout to the upside. It all depends on Bitcoin, though. Let's just go to Bitcoin for 1 second, and Ethereum, if Bitcoin isn't moving. If we can get a pump with Ethereum, that'd be great too. So as you see, Bitcoin is in the same kind of deal. It is above this RSI, but it is overbought. So it could push it down to about 32. Ooh. Yeah, that could hurt us a little bit. That could bring us down to our weekly RSI at about 332. And if that breaks, if Bitcoin breaks this RSI, then we could see ICP, like I said, head back down to about this $3 range. So it all kind of depends on Bitcoin, but it really, as long as Bitcoin either stays stable or goes sideways, as long as, even if we go down and touch this and bounce back off, we're good. But it also matters about this volume. We could stay above that level. Even if Bitcoin does go down and touch that again, we might not go all the way back down. It just depends on what the market is doing right now. We do tend to follow Bitcoin back down. But again, if we have enough volume, which means people are still buying, it could actually counteract that effect by a lot. So there's a lot of bullish news happening in the market right now. So I think, yeah, $4.20 is definitely a big area, but I don't see that being as big of a problem as the $3.90 to $4 range. Now we could wick from that $3.90 to $4.20 or whatever, and then back down into that $3.90 range, kind of like we did with the $3.70 pump, and then back under that level. Those are things that happen on the price move up. So, hey, Ham PNG, my guy. So ICP allows applications to be built at a cheap cost, which I believe will boost retail and enterprise adoption, as well as increase the price of the token over time. The bull run is going to be fun. It's always fun when you're making money, but it's also cool to see what these projects are doing with the money that they're getting in the bear market. And if you can survive the bear market with your project, like most of them have disappeared in this bear market, right? So if these ones boomed out here in a couple of years, they made it through, they kind of entered in at the last part of the bear market, which was one of the hardest parts. So if they can survive that, get enough funds raised in the bear market, that money in the capital will gain price over time, and then put it back into the ecosystem, then that's how things thrive. And not just boomed out. I'm talking about Toyo World, all these different projects that are doing amazing things. ICP Router, all of these Synthify, IC Soccer World, all of those things are just doing great. So he says they need games that work on mobile like IC Pinball. You can't capture the majority of the market if they can't. You're right. That's a very good point, because almost everybody has a cell phone. Not everybody has a computer. We have to look at that as a marketing tactic, right? We have to make mobile compatible games on the blockchain. And then maybe Google can integrate some kind of a blockchain part of Google Play, where you interact directly with Web3 application dApps through Google Play or the Apple Store. So that's the future of online gaming, mobile, blockchain-based platforms, or maybe there could be a competitor that comes out that can run alongside Google Play on your Android, which is going to be a decentralized application on the internet computer that is like the App Store, and it blows up and everybody uses it. So ICP Pinball is epic. Yes. All right. So I think that's all we're going to have for today. I am downloading something at my friend's house, so I got to get back there. His internet is faster than mine, so I'm doing that. I'm trying to get the NFTs uploaded for hopefully our launch. I'm not going to say what date it is. We do have a date picked out if I can get everything uploaded. But I've tried 20 different things, got to the end of each one, and they didn't work. So hopefully the 21st time is the try. The 21st try is the time. So, all right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bam! I did forget.